Hi, we're Monotheist, and these are our tour tips. So the first tip I have is how to do showering on the road. You're gonna be stinky. There's no way of getting around that. So 3 things I do if I cannot get a hotel that night. Number 1, always have like wet wipes or those little shower wipes that you can get. I at least keep a pack of those on me at all times, because as a drummer, what can you do? You're gonna be sweaty, you're gonna be stinky, and your bandmates might not like that. So start with those. If you can get a truck stop or Planet Fitness membership, or you have a gym membership that you can go into, that's what we do if we cannot get a hotel. We have 2 members of the band who have Planet Fitness memberships. So you can bring a friend with you when you go in there. Just work out 30 minutes, take a shower, and you can get all 4 people for no money. Or truck stops. Love's is my favorite truck stop. They have the cleanest showers you'll ever be in your life. They'll give you towels, shampoo, everything you could possibly need, and you get like 30 minutes to an hour depending on the place. It's fantastic. Otherwise, just, find a cheap hotel. That's the last-ditch effort if you can't find any of the other things.
So on tour, one of the best things is that you'll get to eat a lot of really great food. Great tasting food, but not necessarily healthy, so it's really important to take care of your health. One thing I recommend is getting vitamins. You can get them at your local supermarket or CVS. I brought some chewables on this tour. They've really helped me when I started to get sick. They've been really great. And also buying fruits and vegetables, guys. I mean, that really, really will make a difference. Because as much as you like eating burgers or chicken wings, and I love that, eating that every day, not a good idea. So stock up on good food.
So sleeping is kind of an issue sometimes, especially if you're sleeping in the van. And what we have done is getting thermal sleeping bags. The last 2 tours we've done have been in February, and it's snowing right now, it's cold out here. So we get thermal sleeping bags, and you don't have to spend a ton of money on them. The ones we got specifically were about 25 bucks, and they're rated for like 20 to 30 degree weather. So in the van, it's better than like a blanket, and keeps you warm, which is good. You don't want to lose your fingers and toes to frostbite on tour. That would be pretty bad. Stop at Walmart, get a $5 pillow. It's better than leaning your head on the armrest.
My biggest thing is having the most efficient setup as far as gear goes for the shows on the tour. I always try to be as self-reliant as you can be. Don't rely on the house for good monitoring or anything of the sort. Have your own monitoring system, whether it's in-ears or whether it's your own speaker. But something where you don't have to rely on mediocre to terrible sound guys for, because that's been one of the biggest issues on most of these shows that we played. And yeah, just keep it simple. Don't break your backs carrying a bunch of 100-pound cabinets, and you'll be good.
So the last thing I recommend is designating jobs for every member. So for instance, we have 2 drivers and 2 co-pilots. We also have someone whose job it is to keep track of the tour managery stuff, like what time do we have to be at the venue, what time do we have to leave the hotel, what time do we, like how much time do we have between load-in and when we're playing, all of those sorts of details. We have someone whose entire job is to just keep track of how much money we're spending on gas, tolls, food, all that stuff. Someone whose job it is to set up merch and handle all of those details, and someone whose job it is to keep track of the trailer, pack the trailer, unload the trailer, make sure everything's getting in and out of the venue correctly, and keep track of all the gear. And those are split between us. We all help each other with it, obviously, but it's one person's job to be in charge of it and tell the others what help they need and make sure it's all coordinated. That is incredibly helpful to designate jobs like that.